Shambhu border as well. Amit, talk to us a little about what next. Today has been a day of mayhem, absolutely, in this particular region, essentially. But what is being anticipated as far as the next few days really are concerned, given that it's literally brought life to a standstill in a city like Delhi and also the national capital region, isn't it, Amit?
Sneha, what will happen is that the kind of clashes which are happening at Shambhu border. While authorities might think that they are able to deal with the farmers who are trying to head towards the national capital, towards Delhi, that is actually not. It might look like a success in the beginning, but coming from experience, what we had seen during the farmers' agitation 1.0 in 2020, what we had seen is that the more force was used, the farmers, numbers of these farm organizations and the farmers' tractor trolleys kept on increasing. And in the beginning, it might look like a victory of sorts for the administration, for the bandobast that has been done, put in place, but this might end up becoming a situation where you will have more and more workers, farmers, Mazdoors, Kisan Sangathan, Jathebandis from Punjab and Haryana coming together, trying to breach those barricades. And once that Shambhu border barriers and barricades are breached, we know that the preparations in rest of the districts of Haryana, be it Panipat, Sonipat, Jind, they eventually end up failing in front of the strength of the farmers. So if the resolution through talks does not happen between the farm organizations and the union government, this agitation might end up becoming a longer haul, and the preparations by farm organizations who are part of this Delhi Chalo call has been already made out. What is being done by police even at Shambhu border is constantly they are not allowing the locals to stand around the area which has been already barricaded. It's in every short while they are making it off-bound area. But as I was mentioning, Sneha, the more force is used, that might end up leading to making the situation even more critical, because that would mean that more and more farm organizations, their workers, their cadres getting mobilized and them joining the protest. And once Shambhu border is breached, after that the difficulties for the authorities will actually keep on increasing further. And if the farmer organizations end up reaching the national capital, the borders of national capital, it could end up becoming a long haul, a difficulty for the central government. There's a possibility that these farmers might go back to their homes, but that would be anything for a couple of months at least, because now these farmers are very much trained about as to how to carry on a long haul agitation on the borders of the national capital. They have done it for 13 months between 2020 and 2021. They have gone through worst of situations, including COVID-19 waves. And despite that, they managed to stay back here until they won the battle. But this time around, the strength of these organizations is comparatively much lesser. But what we can assume is that only talks is the way ahead. Sneha.
All right. Amit, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us those details.